Whether on a stone, a scroll, on paper, or on digital format, writing has always been an avenue of choice in communication since time immemorial. Today, you will find tons of written materials in archives, libraries, and bookshops. Authors use books to teach, inform, entertain, or even preserve history, and this is not different with Claire Naomi.
My name is Naomi. I am in the field of lighting, and this field was started back in 1992 when I was in Standard 7. My teacher told me that I would be a very creative lighter. I could light composition na wakati anasahihisha anapata hiyo composition, it has a creativity in it. I even read it loud for all the others to hear it. So that is my writing journey where it started. The first poem that I wrote in 1992 in class 7 was Give Me the Bone. It talks about, it was an overview of how we were being treated then by those people that we are living with. They were eating meat and then they could give us the leftovers.
Claire Naomi is a singer, poet, motivational speaker, and an author who has several books to her name. The passion for writing has made her choose to use books as an avenue to entertain and teach good morals, as it is clearly depicted in her latest book titled The Fata Web.
Now, I went to secondary school and I continued writing poems for my mother, for my late mother. Every birthday that I had, I could write for my mother. After I left the Form 4, I secured a place in Mogoda Secondary as a librarian, though I had not done library work. The principal there told me that I have a nature of loving books, so I can make a very good librarian. That's why I wrote the first part of the play. It was named A Bird in Hand is Worth Two in the Bush. And it was acted in Nyeri High School. And they went up to zonal level, Mogoda Secondary School, with the same play, A Bird in Hand is Worth Two in the Bush. The play depicted of about a lady who is entangled between so many love affairs. So I noticed that my play did not add up to, the pages did not add up to a book. So that's how I added the pieces together and I made it to be a book. The first part was the one that was acted in Mogoda Secondary, added the beats so that it can be a book. I wrote the part 2 of it later in 2008, and now the two beats, I brought them together, and that's why I came up with the book now as a big one with part 1 and part 2. My first thought was calling it A Dangerous Web because it was interleakages. But then, after consulting my publisher, we saw it that it was good to call it Fata Web other than Dangerous Web.
This book is not only informative, but it will also leave you on the edge as you follow the captivating story of Nancy and her deadly misdemeanors.
So Nancy is the main character in this humorous book, The Fata Web, and she depicts a society that is being led by their lusts, deceiving their parents and spouses, or so they think. Nancy, what, how, Jack, somebody whispered to me that you have somebody who is doing things behind my back. Today when I went to work, one of my private investigators came to me with the news I had waited for so long. Nancy, he or she must be mad, simply raving mad. Jack, but Nancy, wait, it's true. Nancy, how do we prove that it is true? You have no proof, only long information. Jack, simple. I will simply show you a picture taken when you are together and shows her, "Here, you can verify if you are the one." Nancy, "This is John, but the other one cannot be me. It wasn't me." Jack, "You deny the truth. You simply say yes or no. You are caught red-handed on camera. There is a saying that the camera never lies. It was done during the night at Carnival. You could not have seen it in the midst of the crowded hall, but I'm sure you saw a certain flash. You are so occupied touching each other at the dance floor in the dance that followed. Isn't it?" So read the play to know what happened to Nancy and everybody else involved in the web.
To get this book and other materials from Claire Naomi, call 0720-533-739, visit her Facebook page or log into her YouTube channel.